Well, welcome all, and welcome Mr. Barry Peatling to the Barry Peatling Football Show.
And welcome to all my viewers in the state and around the world, and my local Chelsea Football Club viewers. It's a very nice day. Not so cold today. Cold, right? Would you believe it?
It's freezing this morning. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
Right now,
I was at the beach this morning. Oh, boy.
What are you doing at the beach?
Oh, I just had some business to do down at the beach.
Down the beach?
Down the beach.
Oh, yes. A bit
About 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock, raining,
bit
sideways, windy. Bit dicey. Meeting the ladies. And now, just before we
a couple
get
of little things to show this from this one here. This was a bit of a...
This is when the Panthers were snarling. That's repugnant Panthers.
Actually, with that year, Con, Bob Dunlop actually gave us the name, our nickname, Panthers.
Oh, really?
He went through a big thing of study and people tuning in and writing in the mention names about, and he actually called us the Panthers.
Instead of the flowers or the daisies before.
Well,
that.
I didn't. When they said we're going to be called the Panthers, I said, what are we? Tigers. But that's stuck in 1965, I think. Panthers.
Not bad, and that's where you and Kevin Northcote starred in that game.
Yeah,
said you got another 3 votes, kicked 4 goals, 28 kicks, 8 marks.
Was it 28 kicks, 8 marks?
8 marks.
That's a Toddy Garda exhibition there.
Toddy Garda exposition, and this is going back 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, this is only 4 or 5 years ago, Colin.
Well, I'll tell you exactly, June the 10th, 2009, that's 6 years ago.
6 years
Just
ago.
seems like yesterday. You made the front page of the Mail Times.
Page, yeah, and it says Team of the 60 up top there.
And then you had a whole big spreadsheet.
Well, I rang up the sports editor a couple of weeks beforehand, Colin. I was telling you that I said, I'm going to pick my team of the 60. He said, why don't you ring up? And I did ring up Mr. Murray Lawson. I said, come up, Barry, and we can do a story. And I thought it would sort of quarter of a page or something. That was front page, back page, and there he took a photo, and I picked my
golden era.
And I actually picked myself. Was I vice captain?
Vice captain, yeah.
First rover.
Yep. So this is the side of 1960 to 1965, the Wimmera League's golden era. They call it.
It was. We were the stars. 60. We won 61 and 63, 2 grand finals, and I was first row in most of them interleague sides. And you just read a couple of names out.
Yes. Mick Sybin.
There's our captain coach.
Morris Marks, Ron Kemp.
There's about 4 or 5 Rapenia fellows.
Yeah, Wes Richardson, Graham
Klein.
Yep.
Roger
Webb.
Tower.
Charlie Toohey, Ian Morgan.
Charlie Toohey was the best rower I played against.
Better than you?
No, the best rower I played against.
Right, okay.
In other words...
Man to man, man on man. Man on man action.
I think he's second rover, isn't he? I picked him second rover there.
I think so, yeah. He's in the team, he's in the forward pocket.
Yeah, second rover, I was first rover. But that was a pretty good story for... hadn't been up...
2009.
Been away from about 40 years, 35 years. They write the story in front page, back page, and a whole lot. Well done, Murray. Look, he watches my videos now.
Yep. One of the fans.
Great mate of mine, Murray Lawson.
Let's get into the game, Chelsea versus Langwarren.
We certainly will.
Crowd and conditions, Barry.
Not a bad crowd for good old Rapania. Freezing cold.
This is it was, wasn't it?
It is football season, it's not cricket season.
I know, so
But
cool.
Getting into the first half, which you'll mention in a minute.
First half, let's get into... were there any changes firstly, Barry?
No, there wasn't no change at all, as a matter of fact. I actually didn't like to... No, there wasn't any change worth talking about, but no...
No, okay.
We'll forget about
Let's get into the first quarter then.
The first quarter, we didn't start too bad, Colin, in the first part of the game. Jason Clark was marking and kicking goals coming out of his left foot, but he actually kicked 4 goals and 2 goals in the first quarter and 2 goals in the second quarter.
Well, okay, he was on fire.
So at quarter time it was 4 goals, 1 to 7-3.
Yep. Okay, 25 to 45.
And Jacko was winning the ruck duels again. And because it was a pretty, but they kicked a few more goals, kicked 4 goals in this. We were all right up to half time, the last few weeks.
So the half time score was
8-4 to 11-5, 3 goals behind, which wasn't too bad.
52 to 71. So pretty good, not 19 points.
It looked as though, we beat them last time we played, Colin. I thought we might just sort of run over the top of them. But the second half, we're still in the game, probably into halfway through the third quarter, and they kicked an extra 4 goals, and we kicked
3 goals.
3 goals, yeah. Then Jason Clark kicked another 2 goals in the first half.
They just stretched the lead a little bit.
We're up with him in the up till half time, and
the 3/4 time score.
The 3/4 time score was 11-10 to 15. So we were only 4 goals behind a 3/4 time.
76 to 100, 4 goals exactly.
But this Karen Albanese, there is a politician, Anthony Albanese, in the federal. You've got to be some relation to him, I reckon. I'd reckon.
Kicked 6 goals, apparently.
Kicked 7 goals.
7 goals now.
7 goals.
Wow.
He asked the fellow, one of his mates after him, I said, he kicked 6 for his 7, he said, kick 7.
Right.
So I'll take his word for it. But he's at number 50. Can you mention that the fellow number 50?
Don't know what's going
7 goals?
No.
But he can mark, and he'll be a gun in the finals, that fellow.
Yep.
So the final score.
Here we go.
11 goals, 12 Chelsea to 22 goals, 13.
Wow, so they end up doubling the score almost.
Well, they just took us apart in the last quarter. The last quarter and a half, like the last 3 weeks, we just play half a game and get tired and stop, and everybody just runs over us.
So that was a bit disappointing.
But I've got to hear, they're a very good side, Colin.
Very good side.
Yep.
Right, let's have a look at the goal kickers, Barry.
The goal kickers, I'll straighten up a bit.
Straighten up. Straighten up like a good goal kicker.
That's me, good, yeah. Goal kicker, Jason Clark kicked 4 goals, but he wasn't sort of decided after half time. But he still played a fair game. Jaden Adart, and I told him after the game, I said, you're averaging 1.5 a game at the Jane. He said, you reckon? I said, yeah. He kicked another 2. Michael Wade, who's an under 18s fella, kicked 1.
Come up, right.
Toddy Gard, a brilliant goal. Civvy has another brilliant goal. Greer 1 goal, and Bradley Clark 1 goal.
Well done. So that's how.
So that was right. We got there right there, right?
Nice little spread.
Now the
best players group of best players.
We've got a lot of good players on Saturday, Colin.
Oh, that's a fair change.
It was.
Yeah.
Jacko, Bradley Clark, Jason Clark, mainly the first half. Jaden Adard, Toddy Gard, I'll tell you about him very shortly about him. Civvy played a good game. That's right, Civvy come in.
Right.
One of the ends come in, played well. And Nida, he come in, that's right. Civvy and Nida come in. And Nida played a very good game on the half-back flank. Now, we had a lot of good players. It wasn't like a
not
few
too many
ago,
passengers.
It wasn't sort of wiped out and there was only 4 or 5 fellas trying, but we had the whole team sort of put in.
So those are the group of best players. Now votes, 1 vote.
1 vote for Jason Clark.
Right. So good first half, is that right?
He kept, he didn't actually die yet, but he was as prominent in the second half. He took half a dozen brilliant marks in the first half, Colin.
2 votes.
2 votes to Bradley Clark. He is, I'll tell you about Bradley Clark and Toddy Gardner later, but Bradley Clark, he is at about 20 possessions for half-back flank on the ball.
He gets the 2 votes.
2 votes.
So 3 votes.
2 votes.
3 votes.
To the superstar, mate, number 7, Toddy Gardner, 32 possessions.
Runaway winner, without a doubt.
I'll tell you something about him very shortly.
The bookmakers are paying out on him weeks ago.
They paid out about after 6 games.
Yeah. All right, so that gives. Talk about the highlights then, Barry.
Well, there wasn't too many highlights apart from number 7, but this. What's his first Albanese? Kieran Albanese. He's going to be a gun in the finals, I tell you now. If they get in the finals, him and that fella from Mornington. But that's a fella with a very good mark. I fed him now, but the finals are going to be some very good finals this year. I'll be going to see them, of course.
Yep.
The highlights, Colin, was Toddy Gardner. Listen, I know I've been giving him rap all the year, and he deserves it too. And he's developed into a very good superstar now. And I'll tell you something about. Remember a fella called Anthony Lewis? Well, he's a bit like Anthony Lewis.
Yeah.
He's a standout Anthony Lewis back in 7 or 8. I wrote it down. 7 or 8 years ago, Anthony Lewis was a bit like doing sort of playing games like Toddy Gardner at the moment. But back in Anthony Lewis days, he had Mitch Grant, Brett Bowry, Peter Capsalis and all other champions,
Timmy
Scott Spranigan and all those fellas to help him out. But Toddy Gardner, he is just playing a lone hand on his own. I wrote it down something he's that far ahead of his teammates, Colin. It's not funny.
Not funny.
No, it isn't. It's not
Oh,
funny
joke.
at all.
Don't laugh.
He is.
Yeah,
It's a lone hand.
He's a lone hand.
And he doesn't receive any handballs either. I'll tell you now.
Right.
He gets the ball and makes.
He's a ball getter, ball magnet.
And I had a chat with him. It could be the interview could be on this week with a bit of luck. Now, Todd, if you're watching this, he said to me, "Do you go on the Facebook, Barry?" And I said, "Sometimes." If you're watching this, Todd, when you go, he's a carpenter. Builds a house. I'm like, going to build my backyard out here. I said to him, asking him now, if before you go to training, can you call in? I'll give you my address. It's Unit 7, 15 Woodbine Grove.
Tell everyone now, the whole world.
Well, they can all, whatever. They can send me a birthday card, November 2 if they want it. So if you're watching this or someone else is watching it, they can ask. If they can ask you if you want to do it before training Tuesday or before training Thursday, because he lives in Chelsea Heights.
There you go.
So I hope you get that message, because I like to do the video here, Toddy, because it's a bit more better surroundings and down the football ground.
Conducive to the video. Anyway, so let's keep on moving. That's any more highlights?
So don't forget, whoever's watched it, ask Toddy to remind him.
Yep.
Stevie Gardner, if you're watching, his father, I was telling him Saturday, I want to get him an interview before this week so I can put it on next Monday.
Yeah, well, we'll see how we go. That's a highlights package for us.
Yeah, that's about all. Yeah, I told you about that.
So who are we playing next week then, Barry?
We're playing Karingal, down at Karingal, one of the worst grounds there. I hate that ground.
Near the hub.
Down the 4 o'clock, it goes down there.
It's like the Lords. The slope.
I think we played them down there last year.
Yeah.
We got beaten by them last year.
Oh!
How can we play?
They're the bung team, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're worse than us.
And they beat us by 8 goals. But
Crazy.
that was down there too, wasn't it?
I think it was here. I remember watching them getting beaten by people saying in the crowd, "Oh, percentage booster" and all that sort of stuff, and we lost.
Was it here, was it?
Was it here?
Well, it's down there this time.
Yeah,
might make a difference.
So that's what's happening next week. No, we're talking about next week. Yeah, that's right. Let's get on to Richmond then, Barry.
Richmond. Well, what I say last week, PH, you'll be watching this.
Top 8.
I just said that they would beat Gold Coast by 15 goals. They won by 14 goals 3.
Yeah. Oh, you're a bit off.
And I actually backed them to win by 40 to 49 and over 60 points. So I finished up winning some money, PH. If they would have not kicked one by another 6 goals, I would have won them.
Sounds like you're hedging your bets there.
Well, I covered myself from 40 to 49 and 60 points and over. But I still won. But
so this week they're playing the Carringbush.
Carringbush?
Yeah, Carringbush. Collingwood.
Well, they're playing Collingwood. Oh, it was yesterday.
No, Collingwood.
MCG.
Collingwood at the G.
Oh, I beat them by about 8.
Yeah, they've got their players back. They've got a few players back.
Collingwood?
Yeah, Cloak and all them.
Cloak, he can't play. He's the most overrated player I've ever seen in my life.
He's pretty overrated.
Overrated. So we're definitely playing Collingwood. It was yesterday.
Collingwood, definitely. Just before we get into the Cheerios then, Barry, you wanted to say something about Jeffrey Fennick.
Yes, Jeffrey Fennick. Anybody with a bit of brain
Half a
knows
brain.
anything about boxing. Remember the greatest fighter, I'll tell you about that in a minute, Jeff Fennick. He was interviewed by Bruce McAvaney last Friday night.
Yeah.
And I didn't realise that it was opened right up. He was locked up when he's 13 for nearly could have went to jail because he was knocking around the bad crew. But well, I wrote a story. I used to go to all these fights back in the 80s. And
back in the day.
Before we go any further, he's the greatest boxer Australia's ever produced.
Wow, that's a big. Better than Lionel?
Oh yeah, better than Famersham, better than Mundine, better than one of the greatest.
Green.
And the fellow down in the 30s was a great boxer. But no, Jeff Fennick. I wrote a story in the paper, sent it in the story in the paper, in the Herald about 1988. I wrote a big story column, and I got about 100 replies, and no one disagreed that I said he was the best boxer Australia's ever produced. Some people doubt. Well, some people got their own different ideas of who they reckon Mundine, and well, you couldn't mention Mundine because he didn't have a brain in his head. But and Danny Green.
If you ask him, he'd say he's the best boxer in the world.
In the world. And Danny Green's the most overrated fighter I've ever seen. But no,
he's gone.
There's a couple of good fighters back in the 50s and 60s. Jack Graham but
You got show us your paraphernalia.
Here's some of the
Show us your literature.
some of my programs of fights I've seen.
Collector's item. You
Money at the National Tennis Centre.
Want to make an offer? Feel free to.
They're probably worth their money now.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Fine.
Zuma Nelson. He was
Yeah.
Robert in that fight at Carlton. I was there at that Carlton football ground.
Right.
Won the fight by a mile. I'm going to give it
Points, yeah, that makes sense.
Was that far? No.
The showdown.
That was it. Tennis Centre.
Navarra.
And this is one here. Well, this is when he won the featherweight. He started as a
Tyrone Downs.
He started as a bantamweight, Colin. He finished as a lightweight.
Right.
And look at this fella here, Calvin Gray. That's the fella that upset him.
Oh, okay.
He upset him, knocked him out, knocked Fanny Camp that day. But he was. Well, that might be worth their money.
Might be a bit of cash. So that's a little
like
bit
about $4.50.
So that's Barry's interpretation of the best Australian boxer.
He was Jeffrey, and he's. I'm going to buy. He was when the interview he was talking about that he's writing a book and he's going to do a miniseries on him.
Should be interesting.
Will be very. Who do I pick to play?
Probably me.
I might pick me.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Oh, you could be my. You can be
you
could be Johnny Lewis.
You could be his granddad.
No. How old's Paddy now?
I don't know.
50, isn't he?
I think so, yeah.
No, he's not. 1987.
You could be Jeff Fennick in the future.
1987, he was 23.
Yeah. So that's almost 30 years ago. So he's about 51, 52.
Yeah, 50, yeah.
Anyway, that's a bit of boxing.
Yeah, that's it.
Cheerios, Barry.
Felicity's back.
She's back on board.
She came back. Now I'll tell you about it in a minute. Yeah, I mentioned Jeff Fennick on here. Yeah, she went away. She went away with her mother. Of course, Annie and Carla. A couple of blackouts last week. Won't take say any more about that. Two days blackout, Colin.
My lights went out for 20 minutes.
I bet you fainted.
Yeah, I had to use
you ring the police, did you?
Yeah. My internet was off for 15 minutes.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did it come on, was it not?
Well, because you live in a different neighbourhood.
Oh, I connected with you?
Don't think so.
I'm in the same thing. No,
it's because your power doesn't work, your modem doesn't work.
No.
We won't go into it, Barry. It'll expose you.
Now, isn't there a depot where the
depot, I don't know what the depot was.
It's in Shepparton.
You've got no power, you've got no internet.
It's in Chelsea, the main...
You can't turn your computer on.
No, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Of course, Mari in the Philippines, Mari, Nicole, May and US, they watch it all the time. They love it.
Good.
Who else? Oh, Stuart Brook. Stuart Brook and Terry.
Yeah.
My man, he broke his thumb on Saturday. The big man, Stuart Brook.
Oh.
He reckons he's going to play this week because he had his hand like in a sling and his stomach, but he reckons he's going to play because he's got his right hand.
He's right.
Well done, Stuart. I hope you do play, yeah. Well done. He was all strapped up, his arm.
Wow.
Yeah, I said he might even play next week. I mean, that's not about it, but anyway, PH, he rang me up last week.
Yep.
I thought he was... might have been something wrong with him, but I'll give him a ring. I'll give him a ring next week too, PH, to tell you what's going on. PH, Sandy and Carlos, I told you Tigers about 10 minutes ago, they win by 15 goals, and they'll beat Collingwood by at least between 6 and 12. What do you reckon? What's your opinion, Colin Sattler?
2 points.
2 points.
Richmond by 2 points.
You'll get 100 to 1 that. You would?
Well,
I might just take that. 1 to 12, I might do that.
We've heard it here first.
I might do that. Because they'll be odds on. Because I mentioned Felicity's back and we're playing down at Kringle next week. I don't know whether you...
Near the hub. You can go shopping afterwards.
That's right, off Cranbourne Road, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, that's right, yeah. I always get stuffed up going to those grounds down there, Kringle and what do you call Frankston?
Ballon Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
Big park, yeah. So if you want to get down there, Felicity, get down. We might have a win. So you can. She's pretty staunch, little girl. She's little Felicity, which she brings a dog every week.
Staunch fire.
Oh, she rubbed me on the
Freddie.
She went. No, yeah, Freddie. Yeah, very good memory, concept.
Best memory in the world.
They go together.
Yeah.
But down at Kringle, I suppose you can take it down there.
Yeah,
you won't get locked up with you. But after all that sort of information, Colin, I think that just about cuts us out for the day.
Yep.
So that's just about, you don't know more.
That's it for you.
So it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
See you all next week. Bye bye.
Get some excitement about it.
Clarkie, Hutto, myself, we're making a contest. Wadey's kicked a goal from a crumb. Exactly what we want, but we need to be accountable. We can't be just running one way, okay? We need to be running smartly. So if they've got the footy, get behind the ball. If we've got it, let's go. Go fast and play exciting footy. Let's go.
I reckon it showed today. You're getting to it, but you were very fumbly, mate. If you are injured, we need you out in the track doing the extras. Because we can't cough the ball up like we did today. I reckon they got 10 goals from our mistakes. 10 goals. Now, it's going to happen at times. It's going to happen. But not 10 goals. We need to get more senior players on the track. At least 20 players Tuesday and Thursday nights. We sit here and drop our heads saying, fuck, we're getting flogged each week. But do you reckon that's got anything to do with it? Do you reckon? I'm going to pick a side next week against Coringo for players to train. Players to train. Now, some are going to be injured. For the guys who are injured, you need to be doing the extras. 2 games left. Probably means fuck all. But I want to get something out of it. I was 2 wins last year. I want to fucking double that, at least, with 2 weeks to go. Yes, the last 6 weeks have been disappointing. But I'll touch on this again. That has something to do with it. The week before, there was 11 or 12. The week before that on the Tuesday, there was 11 or 12. 4 reserve players. Fox, I thought you were good back there today, mate. Alright, I thought you backed yourself. It's just that one where I thought you probably went from 3 deep to try mark it. But I thought you were good at times, okay? You attacked the footy. Sid, you too, mate. Brad, I thought you did a good job, mate. Jace, up forward. Yeah, just kept creating the contest, mate. Keep it to yourself. But we need to work harder. Toddy busts his ass each week. Probably, Tony, I reckon you can get better at your defensive running, but your attack and work rate is unbelievable.
Sure is.
Curtis, I don't reckon you work hard enough. Do you agree? But you're a burst player. You need to show that. Like that you said, you did out here, run it forward inside the club, is outstanding. But 2 minutes before, the free kick you give away was bullshit. You do some fucking great things, but then you do some stupid things. And you know that. You know that. You just got to get in the middle, mate. We need to get the training, boys. We need to enjoy these last 2 weeks with each other. There's going to be, I don't know, there's going to be some guys that aren't going to play seniors next week for reasons being reserves, so they qualify reserves. Same with the 19 players. If we've got enough players that, like Harps, Chaz, we want you guys to play a few games in the 19s. So once that first final comes, you boys are up and running, and you give it a fair old nudge. Same with the reserves. We want to have some success this year, but we also want to win a couple of games in the seniors. But we need everyone to train Tuesday. Recovery in the morning. Or do you want to just do the ice baths? Tell me, where's your group?
We should do ice baths straight away.
We'll do ice baths, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do ice baths.
Who can't make it 10 o'clock? One?
I'll go down later.
I'm going down later.
Yeah, okay.
I'll go with you later.
As long as you get there at 10, get there at 10.
I'll go with you, Mike.
Have you boys got anything to say? How you think we've been going? Training? Nice?
Look at this play, every week you're running to every 5 o'clock doing that. Probably Brad and Jacko like you through this year.
Yep. Good. We had the same discussion after our game, and the comment John Langwarren is training numbers there.
Same with 19.
Everyone says they're going to come. No, right. It shouldn't be a fucking option, right?
I just wish we had depth, not so many injuries. Because shut up! Because it might put a bit of pressure on the group. But at the moment we're just coasting. What did I say at training? The start of training, Thursday night. No, but when we're warming up, we weren't switched on. Not switched on at the start of training for the first 10-15 minutes. What happens today in the game? 5 goals to 1. We kicked one early, but then it was all them. I reckon that might have something to do with it. So, beach tomorrow morning at 10. You don't get there, you don't play. Simple.
8:30.
Can we just get exactly who's not coming?
Hand up.
8:30.
Jacko, 3, 4, 5.
Anything you want to do later.
Jay, did you have it?
I'll
I'll go to you, Jacko, later.
So hang on, put your hands up if you can't make it 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 15. Make sure we're all out training Tuesday night and Thursday. Because I can tell you now, how flat will we be if we let the Ringle beat us? It's not going to happen.
Exactly, everyone get on the track.
I think with training, it shouldn't be up to the coaches. I mean, you guys are fucking head coaches, and that's what we do, but at the end of the day, you fucking say at the start of the year you're going to play footy. It's the limit you make Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
On a fucking contract.
As a senior footballer, we all get paid to play, whether you're on the fucking highest paid or the lowest paid, but it's part of your contract to fucking train. And I got the true excuse is, they're playing finals in 3 weeks. What do you fucking want? So, I need to fall back on us. Get around the blokes who aren't there, and they're the same blokes. Like I said, a bit more depth, be a bit different, but you can say so much from the coaching point of view.
Alright, everyone get up. Who can't get upstairs straight after? One. Alright.
Get up there.
Everyone